For many years in the US, James Corden was considered as a funny personality, a late-night host with a cheeky and demanding appeal. If David Letterman was weird and Jimmy Kimmel was confident, James Corden was a charming presence in this field. However, he was repaired to celebrity prison for being rude to waiters at a restaurant, and there are lots of talks going around about him. In today's video, we are going to discuss James Corden's rising troubles. Stay tuned to know more. James Corden, who is host of The Late Late Show, was having breakfast in the Mark restaurant by Gene George's of Manhattan's Upper East Side when he heard another person at a close table criticizing a waiter about the meal that she had ordered. It looked like the eggs were not of her choice. James shot a conspiratorial look across his own table to a New York Times reporter he was eating with and just said, "Happens every day. It's happening in 55,000 restaurants as we speak. It's always about eggs." More importantly, he added, "Can you imagine now if we just blasted her on Twitter? Would that be acceptable? This is my point. It's insane." The original purpose of these conversations, to which Corden and his representatives had agreed at the start of the month, had been to talk about a fresh Amazon Prime Video miniseries called Mammals that he is featuring in, and his coming departure from The Late Late Show, which he will leave next year after a tenure of more than 8 years. But this agenda blew up when Keith McNally, the powerful restaurateur who shares his controversial opinions on social media, wrote in an Instagram post that he had banned Corden as a consumer. Referring to the reports from his restaurant's managers, McNally said that Corden had criticized the staff for mistakes with his meals, including one in which Corden's wife had ordered an egg yolk omelette that also arrived with some egg white. McNally even wrote that James Corden is a gifted comedian but a tiny cretin of a man, and the most abusive buyer to his Balthazar servers since the restaurant's 25 years of journey. Later on, McNally wrote that Corden had apologized to him. McNally said, "Everything is forgiven and he strongly believes in second chances." He even wrote that anyone who is generous enough to apologize to a deadbeat layabout like him and his staff doesn't deserve to be banned from anywhere. But his early post had already been shared a lot, puncturing the British entertainer's picture as a genital master of ceremonies and motivating other social media users to resurface past accusations of rude public behavior by James Corden. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now, let's continue. Well, after a long interview in which Corden said that the debate about him was not worth acknowledging and that he was likely to address it in Monday's broadcast of The Late Late Show, he declared that he did not want credit for going ahead with what could have been a strange conversation. He said, "I haven't done anything wrong on any level, so why would I ever cancel this? I was there. I get it. I feel so zen about the entire thing because I think it's so silly. I just think it's under all of us. It's under you. It's really under your publication." To American viewers who became aware of Corden's when he took over as the Late Late Show host in March 2015, he has come to be seen as an aggressively friendly star. He has helped to cool his laid-back late-night franchise with signature segments like Carpool Karaoke, and has also dealt with the hosting jobs for the Grammy Awards and Tony Awards. Even his on-screen misfires, like a role in the abhorrent 2019 film adaptations of Cats, did little to restrict his career trajectory. Mammals is a prestige TV project and a pivot away from Corden's good-natured Late Late Show personality. This miniseries, written by Jess Butterworth, is a darkly comic exploration of martial fidelity that also features Melia Kraling, Sally Hawkins, and Colin Morgan. James Corden earned a spot in Britain for his performances in plays like The History Boys and for helping to build the hit TV comedy Gavin and Stacey, in which he also co-starred. He has been caught with accusations of rude behavior earlier too. In the 2011 memoir titled "Can I Have Your Attention Please?", James Corden wrote candidly about a period surrounding the runaway success of Gavin and Stacey when he was filming with other follow-up projects, behaving rudely to friends, and being called out by one of his sisters for his boorishness. Corden claimed that she had told him there were quite a few times when he had almost wasted everything he had tried so hard for because of his behavior. Corden also wrote of a G at a 2008 awards show when, after he earned a comedy acting trophy and Gavin and Stacey won an audience award, he had used an acceptance speech to argue that the show had not been nominated in the Best Sitcom category. McNally's Instagram post has clearly painted a picture of a privileged celebrity who had not changed much in these years.